Perfected gonna be first up versus Misto. Misto hit with a blink into a stab. Garrote, not a subtlety rogue. For some reason, I thought you were going to be subtlety. Crimson Tempest this boy. Absolute full bleed build, full committed. Misto fully dropping down as much AoE as he can into that smoke bomb with the ultra still bleeding out for Perfected. Landing no kicks just yet into meld blind right after him. Man's got himself more blinks with advantage to follow. And there goes 2 outs. Actually, he's got all 3 outs. Blind, used, vanish, double used, shadow meld, used. So you might actually be in a bit of trouble here. May have to go aggressive. Missing that breath is huge. For Perfected for the rogue, this is massive right now. Does get the Garrote, full set of dots. Does go for the not Kingsbane, not running Kingsbane, just running full proper bleed build with the death mark. Ray of Frost around the corner, not getting the shatter bonus with Blizzards up. It's not gonna, oh no, the rogue does catch a reset. Mister still has a lot of health actually. No altar, no, set us up right now. Cloak of Shadows for Perfected. I am surprised you're not running behind the pillar to try to catch that Cloak of Shadows reset. That would have been probably the play as he got himself lots and lots of damage out of bleeds. I think it might be over. I think it might be lights. Oh, narrowly escapes it. But he's not out of the woods just yet. Maybe gouge. Maybe gouge. Kidney, huge gouge and run. Nope, can't gouge anymore. Now you bled up. Oh no, the meteor! Oh, that is rough. That is not easy. That is not easy at all. Yeah, the mages do a lot of damage. Still got an extra block available to it. Got himself the cold snap. Looks like Chicago. Giving him down a duel. I love it. You know what? I gotta go and get this mount. I don't think I've ever picked this thing up. I have the currency too. I have the renown. I need to go get the renown mounts from all the factions, man. I got them all. We got ourselves locked Arco on this team with Seymour coming back in. Oh, look at beautiful, my man. Bobbard. Oh my god. The Bobbard is back. I love the Bog, dude. Never change. Never changing. Full breath out with a stun. Chicago full ascent. I like how you're using the new or the not original implementation of ascendance, but like the one people rejected. Big ultra for Misto. It is just done. Unless you block that, it is over. The wind strikes are blasting, absolutely slamming. It looks like Lockdark is gonna go sacrifice his man's soul. He's just gonna go grab his soul, dude, real quick. Holy. Okay. Can you do that for all of them, or is that cooldown too long? Because if you can just catch them all like Pokemon, dude, that'd be insane. Chicago root immediately on the DB's use off the bat. A bit of lag. Uh-oh. Is DB gonna give Chicago a chance to recover? A chance here to wait out the lag? No, just gonna send in the pets. You are playing the Tempest build. I guess it should have been seen whether you're playing the Totem or whether you're playing Tempest, but I see whenever Chicago plays the Totemic, they got a really cheesy survivability build out. Stun with all the pets are into a root, got himself the Tyrant, it's just gonna go CC. Just gonna go for crowd control, back it up out of there. Not the worst move. If you can control these pets, wait out until the Tyrant is gone, because that's gonna be 15 seconds of a pretty sizable damage amp for all those pets. Chicago is just back there with just a Felguard. Second one finally closing in, but just one was doing a decent enough damage to put Chicago's health actually a bit of jeopardy. It is a huge bit of damage for DBZs. Just having those pets in. Leap in with a Sunder. Dark Pact available just for a bit of that absorption effect. Lust for Chicago. Got him some plenty of damage potential. Intro and interrupt as long as you can land those kicks on those Red Stalkers or any other pets. That's huge. Pit Lord doing kind of a bit of damage there. Trinket to follow with a reflect. I don't think you're going to reflect the Tempest back at you, but it does help any kind of interrupts from Chicago for quite a bit. Bulwark is down. That's Chicago's running out of defenses there. Got him some burrow. That's about the only thing he really got, as well as healing. So that's going to be a wall trade. So both of them are kind of spent, and Chicago, seeing the big cooldown, decides to back up out of there. With the Tyrant up next, this way you want to control the pets. This way, if you got the root and the pets, just to get away from them. Looks like it's a root and DB's use, not on the pets. Try to see if you can maneuver one of the totems around. Does get the root, knocking those pets out in the open. This way, if you can just live this, you might be okay. It is still going to be quite a decent bit of pressure for DBZs, because those pets, even without a Tyrant amping them, are still going to do a bit of decent damage on their own. They always have. Together with that Shivara or Chaos Mother popping in, technically a different pet. I'm trying to be a little more careful here. It is a Chaos Mother, not a Shivara. It is very different. They look about the same, but very different. Big trick out of Chicago with full ascent, mad damage. Oh! The Warlock Hellstone is not enough. Even the Reflection's not enough. Technically, those wind strikes, even though it's full range nature damage, it isn't a spell. It is a melee hit that gets range qualities. Weird, but it can be reflected. It is one of those things that we'll go through. Maybe you could spell reflected for the damage reduction, but like I don't think it can actually reflect it. Conan though, trying to see if he can ramp up some damage, not letting Chicago. Are you Arms Warrior? Hold on a second. I was gonna say for a moment, like, wait a second, I'm not seeing that Fury play. I'm not seeing the Fury. Hold on, Conan picking up, dropping a two-hander, or dropping at least one of the two-handers out of his hands, holding on close to another one. My God. Stun out to Chicago as he got himself full knock. Trying to see if he could re-engage. He's got a big demolish. Maybe looking at potentially getting a big demolish out and about. Trying to go for bandages. Wait, trying to move with bandages there for a second. Can you move with bandages? I feel like you imagine if you should you be able to? I almost feel like, what if he could? That'd be kind of nuts. Actually kind of holding on his own with a big demolish on Chicago. I don't think he was able to complete the full demolish. It's going to be a burn down for Chicago. Got himself a wall. Conan without a parry. He's limited, but look at the healing. Compared to Fury Warrior, he's actually keeping up. He's actually keeping up. Huge charge to reconnect, but Aruna is going to stop him. Once you have a Blaze Storm, it is going to be over. What is the name of the toy? That is a good question, actually. Chat, can you name the name of the toy that Lockdark used earlier? Because he's out here collecting these souls like Pokeballs, man. Oh, he's just sacrificing these souls. Big soul inhale. And Chicago trying to see if he can get out of there. Bail. Big lead by the Warrior to reconnect. Oh, the Shockwave doesn't quite connect, but the Blades are keeping it moving. Hold on a second, Chicago. Walling this off. Might be under a lot of pressure, a lot of trouble. I don't know if you got another bulwark. Conan, if you could just get him some one quick charge. Banner down. Holy. Banner down. Trying to go for long range. Stun. I don't even know how that connects. Quick charge, straight out for Chicago. Does get him some Warbreaker, or Colossus Smash rather. Needs to stay on him. Bulwark down. If you can fight through it. Big reflect, big ascent. Hold on, Chicago. This is the one chance with the reflect Conan, trying to see if he can live it. Barely alive. Oh! This man walked into the storm, into the tornado, walked out of it alive. Holy. Conan as Arms Warrior is impressing me, man. I feel like this guy is usually Fury, but I feel like Arms fits him. Something about that aggressive playstyle that he likes to go into, I feel like that fits him really, really well. Because Arms, you can't really heal that much with Arms. You're limited, so you might as well go full aggression. And I think that extra sustain damage, that extra pressure you can put up, especially with them blades too. Oh, it's doing wonders for him. C-Mark back in that arcade, man. Oh my God. Is it going to be a treat? C-Mark's got to go through 3 more, man. Conan, XC spam. X spam, as well as Emmerich. It's gonna go for immediate reflect on that kick on that reflect. Mad damage on the Conan. There's nothing you can do. Parry, even the parried. Maybe if you parried a little earlier, maybe there would have been more survivability, but that was just set everything on the guy. Didn't give him a chance. Lockdark out here, just keep sacrificing these souls. Yeah, what is this capture soul toy, chat? Anybody know? He's actually collecting all of them like Pokemon. Actually doing it. X spam, are you gonna bail? I am afraid XS Maybe just gonna bail out. I like the bike, by the way. Oh, you got the Rust Feather one. I'm still trying to farm that one. That was really cool. I like that one lots. Barrage is out for Silver Community with an Arcane Sphere. XS trying to see if he can dodge it. Literally all the time spent on Plunderstorm actually prepped for this. It's gonna go for a quick charge. Arcane is gonna be Seamark is Arcane. Seamark. I'm literally taking the spec of Arcane. I'm like, that's Seamark. Seamark is the Arcane. He is the only arcade. It's gonna go for a full-on, what is it, Ultra, I was trying to say. Big damage onto XP, mad output, but just instant blast. Just needs himself a big barrage setup combo. And XP try to see if he can land an interrupt. Try to go for a kick there on that missiles. Bails. Bails instantly. He's like, you know what? I don't wanna. Emmerich, you're the last one left. You're actually the last one left. XP already was like, you know what? I have no fun dueling Feral Druids or mages. So yeah, just no fun with that at all. So if I just bail, I just don't even at me. Don't even at me. So it's gonna be down for Emmerich. You're the last one left, bud. You're the last one holding the fort. Can he do it? I feel like as a red pally, you technically can. Mage is not an easy matchup for him. In previous seasons, that was like the hard counter for Paladin, is a good old mage. I don't know if that'll be this case still. Emmerich is just getting caught out though. If he can let inside the damage, that's huge. Seamark is trying to stay super aggressively away from Emmerich though. He's still getting the angles, but he's definitely making sure to keep his distance from the guy. I like this. Hold on, is that how mages have to play nowadays? It's just like super, because I remember Seamark used to literally get up and melee and tussle these boys. Literally as an arcade mage. Emmerich is super low. Bubbled really early, but Emmerich used to give himself a little bit of time. No spell warden, so he's missing 1 immunity. he could only go for Lay on Hands. And if he can maybe get himself healing as Herald, he might be okay. Seawork setting up full evocation. Try to see if he can get himself a big blink in. Emmerich try to see if he can avoid it. He needs Lay on Hands. Otherwise, he's not in a great spot. Lay on Hands is up. He needs to get a combo onto Seawork. He needs to get something going right now. Otherwise, he's over. Searing Glare does not connect. Interrupted. I think it's done. Can't even hodge. Yeah, that is rough. That is rough, but my man, Seawork. You know what? It says 2, but it should count as 3. Seawork is back though, baby. How long are we gonna have you in these duels, my guy? A game or 2, hopefully? Let's get this group up and running. Conan and Chicago, let me know when you guys are ready. I'll be up and running.